If you want to elevate your cocktail game, you are going to love the syrups from Shaker and Spoon. Now, I was gifted this for review. I have already tried it. It is impressive. What makes it so impressive is that this is small batch made in Brooklyn, New York, and they work very closely with top US bartenders, literally bartenders that have been awarded top bartender of the year by different publications. So this is really a cocktail mix that you can rely on. Now this is the bitter orange and grapefruit syrup, and it's incredible because it really is just bitter orange and grapefruit. They squeeze the Seville oranges and the grapefruits and they get the zest from the exterior, and then there's some sugar and citric acid. So this is a very clean product. There's nothing questionable in it, and because of that, you do need to keep it refrigerated, and you definitely want to enjoy it within 30 days. Luckily, there are so many ways to enjoy this. On the side, they actually have a QR code for a recommended recipe from one of those top bartenders using this syrup, and that's for a daiquiri recipe, but you can also use this as a non-alcoholic beverage. They provide a recipe for a non-alcoholic Moscow Mule, and I personally love a splash of this just in some bubbly water. It's so refreshing and inviting and just gives me a little something more to my bubbly or soda water. So let me show you. It is definitely a thin syrup, so less of a syrup, more of almost a juice. And again, this is a lot of sugar, but you really can taste the bitter orange and grapefruit, and it has such an inviting, fresh smell when you pour it out of the bottle. I'm going to taste it directly, and then I'm going to add some carbonated water to this. Ooh! Now, obviously, you're not meant to be drinking it straight, but trying it straight is invigorating. You really can taste the pop of the grapefruit. It has that strong citrus forward smell and taste. It is so inviting, and you can tell immediately how this would play very well with a variety of spirits. It's very citrus forward, would do wonderful in a daiquiri. Let me add some carbonated water. And now I have a very simple, quick, non-alcoholic beverage. I could obviously step this up and turn this into a Moscow Mule if I added some lime juice and some ginger beer. I could also make it more bitter by simply adding some different bitters. You really can start with something as simple as this fantastic simple syrup and elevate your game in so many ways. And it is so good with just some bubbly water. It really changes the taste profile and makes it so much more inviting. This alone could be a beverage all on its own. This really is fantastic. And one last thing I do want to point out is that since this is small batch made, you definitely want to shake it, as a lot of stuff can settle in the bottom, specifically the zests, the different flavors throughout. So mix it a little bit in the bottle before you put it in your drink. And I hope you enjoy this incredible syrup from Shaker and Spoon. I know I will.